Hello, and welcome back to The Modern Lady, where you will learn how to elevate your life with elegance. I'm Deborah, and I'm joined by a very special guest here today, Jennifer L. Scott. She is the mastermind behind the amazing YouTube channel, The Daily Connoisseur, and she's also a New York Times bestselling author from the amazing book Lessons from Madame Chic. So if you have not heard or seen Jennifer L. Scott and her work, you definitely are missing out, but you are certainly in for a treat today. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being here on The Modern Lady, and welcome to the channel.
Thank you, Deborah. It's such a pleasure to be on your channel. I love your channel.
Thank you so much. We're so honored to have you. So, ladies, today our topic is all about how you can feel feminine this spring season. We've got 6 ways for you to feel feminine, really just to inspire and encourage you to find that femininity during this amazing season when spring is starting to bloom and take place. And I know technically spring does start in a couple of weeks, but I'm so excited for the spring weather and the warm season to come that I just wanted to share this video with you a little bit earlier to prepare you for the upcoming spring season. We're going to dive right into the advice today for this video, and I'm going to share with you one way that you can feel feminine this spring. So spring is a huge season of transformation. You know, the flowers, they're blooming, days are going to get longer, and the weather's certainly getting warmer, which is definitely something that I'm welcoming as we are leaving the cold weather and the winter behind. So during this season of transformation, one thing you can do is to pick an area that you really want to focus on transforming. Just the inspiration of this idea of turning over a new leaf, turning over a new page or a new chapter, if you will, in your life. Whether you want to declutter your home, you want to update or freshen up your style, your wardrobe, or even just exploring a new hobby or learning a new skill. Figure out a way that you can transform yourself during this spring season to maintain the essence of your femininity. Jennifer, do you have some advice as well?
I do, and I love the topic of being feminine in the springtime. And so I would say that my first tip would be to bring spring inside your home. And I think as women, we especially love our surroundings. Our surroundings are so important to us. And with the change of seasons, I think we just all naturally want to shift and transform, just like you said. So I love during the springtime, if you can, if it's not too cold yet, open up the windows. If your flowers or if you have a garden and you have flowers that are starting to bloom, cut a little bouquet, bring it inside. If you don't have flowers, buy yourself a beautiful little faux floral bouquet that looks really springy, and just put it in an area that's just going to cheer you up. Maybe take some winter items out of your home. We have some heavy faux fur blankets that we have on our sofas, like throw blankets in the winter time. So I actually like putting those away and bringing out something lighter, like maybe a light blue throw for your sofa. Just bring the spring indoors, and as your space starts to transform, that if in a funny way, it helps you to feel feminine as well, because we're so connected to our surroundings. So that would be my first bit of advice.
I love that, Jennifer. And personally, I just love flowers in the home year round. Just that freshness, it really does brighten up and give life to the space that we are in. And we spend so much time in our homes that it's definitely important to make sure that they're a reflection of our femininity as well. So I love that. So, ladies, a third way that you can really feel feminine this spring is to enjoy embracing seasonal colors. So in the springtime, during this amazing season, pastel colors and florals, lace fabrics, those are some amazing ways to add a touch of spring to your wardrobe and your appearance when you're pairing and coordinating your outfits together. So whether you like pink, yellow, blue, green, orange, you could always find a lighter shade of the variety of colors that you enjoy wearing and really be able to pair and mix and match outfits, highlighting pastel colors rather than some of the darker colors that are usually typically worn more in the colder seasons of the year in fall and wintertime, you can enjoy wearing pastels and lighter fabrics, lighter colors to really embrace femininity. And once you are able to really express your femininity in your style, you will probably feel more feminine and have that alignment in just the level of confidence that you carry. There is so many incredible benefits really to thinking about how you can craft your style and being able to really have it reflect the femininity will certainly help you to feel feminine as well.
I love that. I so agree with that. And it's so funny because I think you and I are shooting this on a very cold, stormy day, right? Even though we're in different locations. So it's hard to think about the spring, but I know that we are all thinking about what are we going to wear? How are we going to refresh our look for the spring? And I love that. I would add on to that as my next tip is to consider lightening up your makeup routine. I think in winter we tend to do, maybe darker eyes, bolder cheeks and bolder colors. But during the spring, I like to think fresh. My phrase is the no makeup look. I like to do is she wearing makeup or does she just look really pretty and dewy? That type of thing. So definitely my next tip would be to lighten up your makeup routine. And one really great makeup tool that every woman can have for spring, summer is a highlighter. So I just like to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. And I don't do that in the winter, in the autumn and in the winter, because I like to just have a more matte look during those months. And then when spring comes, people are like, you look different. What's going on with you? You look dewy. You look, it's like you're transforming. So I would say, in addition to what you're saying with the wardrobe change, to change your makeup as well, and maybe introduce the highlighter if you're not otherwise using one.
I love that. And I think it's really about connecting and adding in different pieces of your appearance and different elements so that you have that overall feminine look. And the
Mhm.
no makeup look is my favorite. I love it, Jennifer, because it's exactly like you said. It's just so natural and so classic. It's just very chic and timeless. And so a highlighter is a great tip if you don't already have one, ladies, to make sure you have one in your makeup collection for the upcoming spring season. So, another way that I would suggest that you can use to feel feminine is definitely to make time for self care. Now, this is something I talk about quite frequently because it's so very important. As women, we typically prioritize other people and other tasks before ourselves. And it's so incredibly important that you have time, some me time, just to relax, rejuvenate, refresh, and revitalize yourself mentally and emotionally so that physically you'll have the energy you need to be able to handle all the responsibilities on your plate and navigate your life with poise and with femininity. And so having time, whether it's once a week, once a day, or a couple of times a week, whenever you fit it in your schedule, the most important element is consistency. Being able to have something that you're doing on a regular basis just for yourself so that you can rest and recharge to really feel revitalized during this spring season and take on all that life has throwing at you, all of your different responsibilities as a mom, as a coworker, as an employee, and really be able to do that with class and with femininity.
I love that. I mean, I can so relate to that. I went through a period of time where I thought, no, self care isn't for me right now. I'm too busy. I was just, one day I'll be able to go back to the spa. That's what I used to think. I used to think was self care. Really, you could do it at home. A lot of moms are landlocked. Like I have a baby right now, a 6-month-old baby, and then 3 other older kids. So I never leave the house. I always joke I never leave. And so self care for me is at home, and I love that. And truly, it's about that nurtures your femininity, and it could be anything from taking a hot bath at night, and just using some oils in the bath or whatever. Just small things that you can do for yourself because we really can just just go and not take care of ourselves. So I totally love that, especially for spring. And I would say my tip relating to this would be to give yourself a manicure and a pedicure now, because our toes are going to be coming out, right?
Oh,
So
yes.
spring is here. We're going to be starting to wear our sandals again. The boots are gone. So it's time to take care of our hands and our feet. And everybody can do an at-home manicure, at-home pedicure. I know a lot of ladies go to the salon, and that's fine. If you do that, keep going. But if you're stuck at home like I am and you're not able to leave, actually, it's a wonderful act of self-care, and I love doing my own manicure and pedicure. So you can incorporate spring colors now. In the fall and in the winter, we had deep reds, grays, taupes, all of those like plum colors. And now it's all about the light color. I just realized I have like a spring manicure now, pastels, creams, peaches, just beautiful colors for spring, that can just make you feel nice when you look down at your hands.
Oh, I love that. And I think pedicure is definitely something that's so important and certainly not to be forgotten, because you're right, Jennifer, it's sandal season.
No, I need to get my feet ready. My feet are not ready yet.
So we still have a couple of weeks left to pull things together before spring kicks off. But I love that advice. And really, just having a feminine manicure year round is an amazing way to just have that level of confidence, just feeling classy. And so that's something you can do any time of the year, but certainly during the springtime. I love that color suggestion to use lighter colors to really freshen up your look.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, we would love to hear from you. What do you do to feel feminine in the spring? Share with us in a comment below, and we will keep the conversation going. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for joining us here on The Modern Lady. We really appreciate it. And we would love to support you. So, ladies, if you're not following Jennifer on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, go subscribe and definitely check out her series of books. She is an amazing author. And if you didn't know, she's also the forward author of my latest book, Je Ne Sais Quoi. So you should definitely check out all of the reading opportunities available for you to elevate your chic selves to the next level. So, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us. We've got all of the links to Jennifer's website and all of her information at the description below. And I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.